fast in the month of Ramadan. He's rich and wealthy, he will have to dispense of zakat. He's rich and wealthy, once in his lifetime he will have to perform his hajj. But apart from all that, there are certain a'mal and certain actions that a person do that will earn him Jannat very, very quickly. The first is sabr, to be patient. Obviously, this is a very difficult thing, to exercise restraint. Different challenges that come into life. The person will have to be patient in his domestic life, patient in his social life, patient in fulfilling the orders of Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala. And it is, when a person is patient, he goes through some kind of pain. But Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala says, أُولَٰئِكَ يُجْزَوْنَ الْغُرْفَةَ بِمَا صَبَرُوا. That Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala gives huge palaces to a person because he has made sabr in this dunya. The second prescription for a person to enter into Jannat and paradise is shukr. Allah Ta'ala tells us in the Quran Kareem, مَا يَفْعَلُ اللَّهُ بِعَذَابِكُمْ إِن شَكَرْتُمْ وَآمَنْتُمْ. Why would Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala punish you if you make shukr to Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala? You bring iman on Allah and you're thankful to the bounties of Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala. The third prescription to earn Jannat and paradise is to be obedient to one's parents, to one's mother and one's father. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam says, Rida al-Rab fi Rida al-Walid. That you want the pleasure of Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala, then you get the pleasure of your father. Your father is happy, Allah is happy. And Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam mentioned, Al-Jannatu tahta aqdamil ummahat. If you want Jannat and paradise lies beneath the feet of your mother. Be obedient to her, be tolerant to her, to overlook her. If you do that, then Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala will grant you Jannat and paradise. The fourth prescription is good akhlaq, good character, good conduct. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam says, Inna min ahabbikum ilay wa aqrabakum minni yawm al-qiyamah ahasinukum akhlaqa. The person that is most beloved to me and who will be closest to me in Jannat and paradise is that person who has the best akhlaq, who has the most beautiful akhlaq, always considerate to the next person. The fifth prescription is to be truthful, always truthful with the tongue. Never ever speak lies, never be abusive, and always control the tongue. Allah Ta'ala tells us in the Quran Kareem, قال الله هذا يوم ينفع الصادقين صدقهم لهم جنات تجري من تحتها الأنهار. The day of Qiyamah, it's a day for those people who are truthful to Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala. For them it will be Jannat and for them will be paradise. The sixth prescription for Jannat and paradise is to have taqwa. Control your nafs, control your desires. And one of the things that Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam mentioned, مَنْ يَزْبَنْ لِي مَا بَيْنَ لَحْيَيْ أَزْمَنْ لَهُ الْجَنَّةِ. That person who looks after two pieces of flesh, I give him guarantee of Jannat and paradise. He controlled himself. He adopted taqwa, exercised restraint. Those two pieces of flesh is a piece of flesh in his mouth, his tongue, and the piece of flesh between his two thighs. The seventh prescription of Jannat and paradise, look after the orphans, yateens. Those that have parents, great ni'mat of Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala. But those who do not have parents have passed away and the children are left without anyone to take care of. Become like a fatherly figure. Be like parents to them. It is a great sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. That is why Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam mentioned, Ana wa kafilul yatim fil jannah hakaza. Myself and the person who takes care of an orphan, both of us will be in Jannat like this. And Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam showed both his fingers. And the eighth prescription to go into Jannat and paradise, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam mentioned, Man aada maridan aw akhal lahu nada munadim an tibta wa taba man shak wa tabawwa'ta fil jannati manzila. Or kama qala Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. social, to have social interaction with people, is a means of going into Jannat and paradise. We don't just live in our own houses and worry about our own selves, but we also see to the welfare of the next person. To visit one another. Somebody is sick. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam mentioned, when you go out and the step that you take, then an announcer announces, an angel announces, and he says that Tibta, you have done very well. Wataba mamshak, and the step that you have taken to go and visit your brother, that is also very pure and beautiful. And for every step that you have taken to go meet your brother, you have prepared an abode for yourself in Jannat and paradise. These are some of the prescriptions. By no way it is exhaustive, but there are many, many other ways that a person could attain Jannat and paradise. But these are the broad, big issues through which we practice upon it. Inshallah, Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala will grant us Jannat and paradise. We make dua, Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala grant each and every one of us Jannat, Jannatul Firdaus. Do such amal and such actions that will take us to Jannat and get us close to Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala. Subhanallah wa bihamdi, Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdik, nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk.